Good afternoon, everybody. It's Kane here from the Laser Tag Hire Secret Show. Okay, whoop whoop! Super pumped. You guys are back again for episode number 6. Okay, now today's podcast or Facebook Live is all about how many people can play laser tag. Okay, it's quite a common question I do get because simply people just don't know how many people can play at once or what is allowed to be played. And that sort of stuff. Now, before we do deep dive into today's Facebook Live and podcast, today I've been calling a lot of our VIP members, and they are like our top clients that I work with, and I spoke to quite a few of them today, and we're trying to launch a new show, which is going to be fantastic. So with that, a lot of our top clients had a lot of phone calls today from me, so a lot of time going for it. So I do feel a little bit like, okay, I've got that energy of I need to get it out. So today I'm gonna give that energy to you guys. All right. Now moving back over to today's podcast, you can probably see I'm a bit of a different background. Okay, normally I'm in my car or I'm in the Woodland in the helicopters. Today I am in my mum's office. Okay, she doesn't actually know I'm actually in here. Okay, so she wasn't here for about 10 minutes. And I was like, okay, quickly get in the office. So she'll probably find out when she's on here. Now, back to the podcast, Facebook Live. How many people can play laser tag? Okay, huge question. All right. The fact of the matter is actually, it doesn't really matter how many people. Okay, I've done sessions where it's a group of literally one person versus another person. And you think, that might not be a great game, or it could be 5 versus 5, it could be 10 versus 10, it could be 20 versus 10. I've done groups where it's 75 versus 75, and I've also done groups of 100 versus 100. Okay, so it is, you can do whatever you want, sort of thing. But people go, well, what happens if the group size is really small? How does it work? Oh no, Kane, the players are not gonna have a great game. If the player experience is not gonna be great, it's like, oh no, I can't. How am I gonna do a game? But it's like, don't worry, okay, because pretty much you just bring the game area you're in, just make it smaller, okay, so they sort of see each other more often, okay. If we were to use our woodland and it was 1v1, and we use the whole 50-acre woodland, no one would ever see each other. Right? So that's why you just make it a little bit smaller, bring in the gaming area, so that the conflicts, that pretty much the players do actually see each other and that they actually do shoot each other. All right, that's the main point. Don't make it too big. When it moves up to like 10s, okay, to 10s and 20s, that's when you start to extend it out. When we done it for the 100 versus 100, and the 75 versus 75, that was a scout group we had, and it was in 2000. I think it was 17 or 2018, not too sure, but it was near September. The guy he pretty much rented out our whole venue. So it cost him quite a bit of money to rent out the whole place to himself, and he had 3 sessions. Okay, that he had. So he had a morning, lunch, and afternoon. And the first one, I think it was 125. Second session, he had 200 and something, and it feels like 203, 204. And the last session was like 150. So it was quite a big one. Some people think, whoa, that's a bit too many on the battlefield. Is that too many, Kane? Well, no, not really. I love it when there's big groups. And pretty much you just have to make the battlefield bigger. Otherwise, there's too much congestion on the battlefield, and that's when injuries can occur and collisions can occur. So it's not ideal. It's not a good idea. So what you just have to do is when you do have big groups, you just want to bring it out, okay? And you sort of will get that vibe. You'll see all that. There's a lot of people running in this area. Maybe just to extend that out a bit. And it just means that the travel time is just a little bit more and it's relaxed. And that's hence why we could do big groups with our huge, massive woodland. So if you're a person who wants to do big groups, okay, because some of my clients do run like 45, 50 people at the same time. That's what you want to sort of extend that out, and you can definitely do that if you're running slightly smaller groups. You just want to sort of bring that in a little bit more. So that's my big tip for today is when you do have those numbers, just bring them in. If they're too small, if they're quite big groups, bring them out. But the simple thing is, how many people can you play? Doesn't matter. It could be literally 1 versus 1 or 300 versus 300. Okay, as long as you just extend the gaming zone or battlefield, I call it battlefield, in for smaller and out for bigger, then you should be fine. Now, once again, if you are that person who is like, Kane, I need some laser tag equipment now. Okay, you are one of them people. You can simply go to our website. It's www.lasertaghire.co.uk. You simply go on there, check what package you want. Okay, you can click it, you can book online straight away, and you can get your stuff booked in for whatever day, weekend, or week you would like to hire for. So you can do that at www.laser, so LASER taghire.co.uk, and you can book that straight away. Some of the clients, I got some customers email me yesterday, said, "Oh, Kane, there's like another laser tag hire place." So I just want to clear it up because, you know, it's not cool to copy people. We don't like that. It's not ethical. You have to be cool like me. So if you're a little bit unsure, we are known as Laser Tag Hire or Laser Tag in a Box. Okay, so when you see Laser Tag in a Box, that's who we are. Laser Tag Hire is just because I like the name. But for some reason, people want to copy that. So it's not on. But like I say, if you're not too sure which one we are, you literally type in www.lasertaghire.co.uk and it'll come up with like Laser Tag in a Box and Laser Tag Hire, which is who we are. Okay, so guys, I hope you had a lovely time listening to some little secrets there and some tips for what sort of sizes groups you can do and that sort of stuff. Really, really loved it. Now, tomorrow's Wednesday, so I'm not actually going to be live tomorrow, but we'll be back on Thursday. Okay, so guys, see you all on Thursday. Have a lovely day in the sun, and I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.